Hi Libra, this is Jess with your June 1st to the 15th, 2017 council. I hope that you're having an enjoyable day so far. So, Libra. um, it looks like to me some of you might catch someone slipping. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Some of you might catch someone slipping. Someone may be on the defense. Someone may be one or two things. They're trying to avoid you, or they're very much on guard against you. Okay. Now, as long as they keep their eye on you, they'll get, they'll get the innocence of you. You won't make a stir. Let's put it like that. But little do they know, or they sense it. They sense it, or they've dealt with you before in this way. So they know they have to watch you. But you're playing the game so well that they're going to become relaxed. And as soon as they do, it'll be checkmate. It'll be checkmate. You're buying your time. I see. You're buying your time. Now, this could be happening to you as well, so you just have to be careful. Okay? But I see there being almost like a shrewdness with Libras this first 2 weeks of this month. It looks like some of you could be waiting, like you're waiting on this opportunity. It could be a new job, that sort of thing. A project, an account. And it's like you have to almost be a chameleon up until the point where it's like it's time. And then you have to kind of, be relentless, if you will. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. A lot of you probably would say, what? But let it happen. Let time goes on, and maybe it'll start making sense. And because of that, I feel, and it'll be more verbal. So you may even find Libras, you may be against a Virgo. Because Virgos are a little off their game this month for the first couple of weeks. And so some of you may feel like while they're not paying attention, you can take something from them. Okay. I would be very careful with that because, think whatever you put out is going to come back to you. So just be very careful if you're thinking on these lines. If it is something that, it's competitive and that's just how it is, then looks like you guys are going to win out just off of sheer strategy, intellect, and again, shaping. So shifting how you are, how you talk, that sort of thing. It looks like this is going to be the first 2 weeks is probably going to be, you're coming out of last 10 days could have been a lot of work, but it's made you very successful, or it's made you very comfortable. I'll say that. So some of you work really hard and you kind of are stacking your money, or you have built up a level of, could have been the last 3 years, last 3 months, but in putting in a lot of work has afforded you a comfortable lifestyle. And it looks like some of you could be working really hard to move. I do see like a move, planning to get a home. Again, you're trying to be very strategic about either what offer you put in, how much you offer them. You probably want to lowball. They may already have told you that, no, you have to come in high. And there may be some finagling, being able to finagle. Okay. You may even find yourself pulling out the stops. I'll say that, to get it, what it is that you want. And after doing so, and probably waiting a good 3 weeks or a month, you may find that you are successful. Now it may take, you may have a foreclosure, so it may take a while before you actually are able to get into the home, that sort of thing. But it looks like there's going to be some form of success behind it. Now, If you guys are looking for work, I do see that you may have to, or you're going to have to beat out 2 people perhaps. Okay, but I do see like an offer toward the end of the 2nd week. However, again, it's not going to be, some of you may get the offer or you may get another round to go, but then all of a sudden, either they say that they're going in another direction, they're no longer looking for someone, or they filled the position, or it just may lag. It may take forever for you to get a call back, an email, a response from them to find out, when is this going to be happening. It may take up to, another 6 weeks before you hear from them again. Okay. So I would say, humble yourself. Everything is not in a bag. So just humble yourself. Now, I'm trying to look here. So I do see some travel. I see more moving than I would say travel. But some of you are making plans to travel, you and your friends. It could be coworkers as well. So you may work with them and have really good rapport, friendships with them. So it could be a big group thing. It could be going on a cruise, that sort of thing, with friends, colleagues, and family members, that sort of thing. Like it's a big thing. And this is Gemini season. And typically in Gemini season, you see a lot of like getting together, barbecues, parties. It's a lot of socializing always goes on around this time. People wanting to be with people. So I see that going on. Now, some of you may need to take a break once you get back. Some of you, you may be seeing a lot of that going on, but then you can't go. Okay. Some of you could be recovering. So from anything, right? So then you may have had plans to go, but now you can't go because you're recovering. Okay. And it's going to take a while. For some of you that's recovering, it may take a little while for you to get on the other side of feeling 100% normal again. Okay. So as it relates to relationship, it looks like some of you have a mate who works really hard, and you could be a stay-at-home mom, or you can be pregnant. Yeah, some of you could be pregnant now. Your mate or your husband works really hard, or may, if you guys are not necessarily on the same page, or you or the other person, then it could be that he is trying to avoid you. Because I get this avoidance. And you're not trying to make waves or anything because you may want to just challenge him in court, that sort of thing. But for the more healthier relationships, it looks like, for those of you that's pregnant, expecting, congratulations. Some of you work at home. You have your own business, and your mate may work outside of the home. So I do see like a lot of self-focus. He may be putting in a lot of hours, and you're holding down the fort, that sort of thing. And you may feel to some extent like, boy, I would love to do this, but my life just seems to be repetitive. Like deal with the kids, take care of the home, take care of him, take care, everyone. You're like everything to everyone. And sometimes you may feel like, what is this person doing? How much are you doing? That sort of thing. So just be careful with that. I feel like there's going to be some makeups. If some of you have had, like if you've been disconnected with your mate and they've just kind of threw themselves into work, I feel like this is going to be, especially the first week, is going to be makeup and intimacy, and just really having very strong, passionate feelings for one another, probably the first 8 days. But just feeling very connected with your mate. And it's like I said, makeup after there could have been like a fallout, a disruption, that sort of thing. Maybe feeling like, almost like I feel in some regard throwing a tantrum because you're not being paid attention to, or they're not communicating with you. Because I do get this shunning you out and you feeling neglected to some extent. And it's not that. It's just that the person is trying to establish themselves, or they're trying to really, establish themselves. And they really would like support. Okay. But I do see like this disconnect between you and your mate to some extent, It just seems like you both probably have, I don't want to say I do feel like a little bit of resentment. And then there's also this just not on the same page, just have this separate energy, because you guys have yet to really like mold with each other and become one. Okay. So it's a lot of individuality, but I do feel in the midst of all of that, there will still be nights and times where you kind of come together and have those very passionate times, you know. And then I feel like as a couple, you may be moving forward in pursuit of something. Could be a home purchase, that sort of thing, but it's going to take some time. Okay. Yeah. You may want to be, for Libra men, you may want to be with someone, but you can't. She may not live anywhere near you, so you can't be with her, but you may think about her. You may dream about her. Okay. And if it is another person, you may find yourself acting out against your mate because she's not that person. So, you know, be careful. You wouldn't want that being done to you. So, you know, don't do that to anyone else. And I think that's it. That's all I really see for 2 weeks. So, yeah, that's it. I'm just looking at this thing here. I feel like you guys need to kind of drink a little bit more water. I feel like some of you need self-healing, and you need to kind of like mentally clear up some things, put some things put things in your past. Let certain things go. Stop holding on to things. Stop having these, because it's going to just lead to, you know, outbursts and upsets and, you know, feeling like, because here's the thing too, you may want something, your mate may not be able to give it to you. They have all the best intentions. They're doing their best to try to give it to you. And now they're feeling stuck and trapped just like you are, because they can't give you what you want. But just appreciate what they're giving you. If you appreciate and start to, you know, see things in a more positive way, then you'll get more positive. Okay, just because obviously you're seeing things more positively. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks of this month. If you'd like to let us know how this relates to you, please do so in the comment section below. You know we'd love to hear from you. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care.